Today's been a really difficult day, and sometimes when we have a difficult day we want to give up, but that's not going to happen. So I'm Louise Ann, and this is the Confidence Catalyst series. I am doing a series of videos giving you tips, tricks and tools to help you build your confidence. And today I've had a difficult day personally. So my daughter suffers from anxiety and we ended up in A&E. She's absolutely fine. She's getting the help that she needs. But it's really, really hard when life throws a curveball at you, when life throws something at you that knocks you off your pace. You feel like you're getting somewhere and then things go wrong. And it can be really hard to pick yourself up and carry on going. And a lot of people will find that when there is a setback, they will then allow that setback to snowball and create more and more of a block. So say, for example, if somebody is on a fitness regime and they are going to the gym and they want to go to the gym every single day, and then something happens, so their car breaks down and so they end up missing their gym session on a Wednesday, and then they're just like, oh, you know what, that's it, I'll start again on Monday. So instead of just missing out on the Wednesday, they then miss out on the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday, and then they're like, no, I'll pick it up on the Monday. Or if somebody is trying to eat healthier and then something happens and they end up having to take out or grab food on the go, and they don't manage to eat what their intended food plan was, and that's at lunchtime, and then later on in the day for their tea, their evening meals, and their snacks and everything else, they're just like, oh well, today's done now, so I'm just gonna have a free for all and eat whatever I want, instead of just that one hiccup, that one problem. They then allow that to snowball and get bigger, and allow that to become something much bigger than it is. Because sometimes we feel like when we misstep, all of the progress we have made up to that point no longer is valid. But actually, when we are doing self-improvement, when we are on this healing journey, everything that you do every single day, the affirmations, changing the way you speak to yourself, the gratitude, all of these little things, they create a compound effect. So every single thing that you are doing, every single day that you do it, you're building yourself up and up and up. And when you have days where it's harder, when maybe you weren't as kind to yourself, maybe you weren't gracious with yourself, maybe, you became really self-critical because life threw something at you that really triggered you, and you feel like, oh well, now I'm back to square one. You're not, because you have done so much work to get to this point. You are now a different person than when you started this journey. You can't go back to square one because you now have more knowledge. You now have more experience of working on these areas of yourself. You can never get back to that point because you are too far away from it. You are too far ahead of that point. So if you have a tough day, if you have a difficult day, if you have a day where life tries to knock you down, and if you have a day where life succeeds, dust yourself off and get back on track. Do what you need to do. If you have been overly critical of yourself, sit in the mirror, hand on your heart, and do the I'm going to murder this pronunciation, but the ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian prayer. I love you, thank you, I'm sorry, I forgive you. And then I always finish that with, I forgive myself. So, but look in the mirror and be gracious with yourself and be kind to yourself. Apologize to yourself for the critical words, for the harshness that you threw at yourself. If you if you don't go to the gym on one day, if you don't manage to get there, then don't wait until the next checkpoint, like a Monday or something. Like, go back the following day. If you have an unhealthy meal, that's one meal in a day. Don't throw away the rest of the day and dismiss the progress that you could make for the rest of the day. Like, do these things that you know you want to do, achieve these things that you know that you want to achieve. And when you trip and when you stumble and when you misstep along this journey, know that it doesn't take away any part of the journey that has come before. It doesn't undo the progress that you have made. It is just a little glitch, and you can get over this because you have got over so much more simply to get this far. So be kind to yourself, and if you're having a hard day, I'm with you. Like, it sucks. And if you know anybody else that has been having a hard time at the moment or is struggling at the moment, then maybe let them know about this video, and maybe they will feel less alone and start to give themselves some compassion. If you are interested in learning to build unshakable confidence, then the course is available. The Unshakable Confidence mini course is available. The link will be below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, be gracious with yourself. You deserve all of the compassion that you would give to others. Take care. Stay awesome.